Alright, this may be useful for some folks that are trying to install Rockford Fosgate Stage 2. Not that difficult of a job. For the most part, the hardest thing is the actual wiring. So I want to, this is a 2020 Road Glide special. I want to show some of the differences from some other video in the instructions. The other video seems to still demonstrate older style designs, which you don't actually have to do right now. So let me first show you how this works. So the rear speakers, pretty easily just replace them, pop them out, 4 screws, and then put the new ones in. You're taking the wire from the battery. So obviously, to remove the battery, one of the things that I've discovered is there's a pretty cool way to pop off this ECU unit. Just 2 tabs and it comes off, so it's pretty easy to get under it. You're taking it through the let me see if I can turn on the flashlight. Okay, you're taking it through the opening right there, and I actually put the rest of the stuff on, but let me show you. So do you see the braided wire going in, and it's coming out on the other side. So before I show the amp and everything else, this speaker, so some instructions show that you can actually remove it right from this opening. I did not want to scratch anything, so I actually removed both of the side mounts for the speakers, which is holding on by 5 bolts. 1, 2, and then there's 3 underneath. 3, 4, and 5. Now, I have not mounted the unit yet. It's going to be next. I wanted to confirm that it works first. And basically had trouble because there's instructions that show you that you're supposed to buy like harnesses that look like this. Basically, let me show you on the ground what it looks like. And I found that it's totally useless. Like I didn't need that harness. You can reuse the factory pretty easily. And what you do is the factory harness plugs in. It's right here. It's plugged in right here at the head unit. Now, the ones that you get after that, what you do is you simply wire it in the middle. So it's your man-in-the-middle thing. And once it's in the middle, there's 2 types of wires that take this harness. There's the input wires, and it actually says input, and as you can see, there's amp input as well. And then on the other side, you have the power, which goes from the battery. And then you have the outputs right here, and the output is also marked right here that this is an amp output. So the amp output, once you plug it in, it takes you back through the main unit, then back up through the rest of it. Essentially, you can leave your wires, the factory wires that go to the speakers, exactly intact. There's some instructions, which is how I got confused, show that you're supposed to replace them with something. That was not the case for me at all. So what else is the tricky part? So apparently a lot of folks forget to connect this blue wire, which is basically coming off this power, and this is the amp turn on signal. So essentially, when you turn on the bike, the amp is also powered. So let me show you how this works. And I actually disconnected the battery, so security wise, I think there's something going on because my blinkers are flashing. But basically, turn it on, and the radio is super duper loud. So when I just
Wawa has the refreshments you need this summer, and
so this is radio. I don't want to blast it, but it's extremely loud and obnoxious, which is awesome. All right, let me turn it off. Now, there's one thing I got to figure out is my blinkers seem to be alternating left and right, but I think that's a security system thing. So I think it's waiting for my bike to start. But that's about it. Hopefully you found this video useful, and you're not going to struggle. Really, the job took me, I don't know, altogether removing the fairing and everything else probably like 5 hours or so. So really no big deal. Trying to figure this stuff out is probably a little bit more problematic than the actually doing the work. So you will have to remove the headlight and the brackets go inside. I'll get this job done after this. But for now, this is it. Thanks, guys. Enjoy, and hopefully your bike sounds just as great as mine does. Thanks.